Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th, Monday through Thursday. Now, when it's during the week, I will use my Radley Valentine decks. Oh, and remember, this is just the introduction. I will post the timestamp of when the individual readings begin, but this is the introduction that will be seen on all of the readings to introduce it. Anyway, I am using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will pull one from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel card and my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the introduction, I will be using my Waite Rider Tarot cards and my, yes, still looking, Colette Baron Reed cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I am a Reiki master, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and whatever higher power God wants to say comes out. Okay? Okay. Now, we will just go through some of the things. Again, I should put my glasses. It helps for me to see. But remember, we were talking about the full moon. The full moon, it is in Scorpio, and we are in Taurus season. Now, this I think is interesting. I kind of mentioned it the last reading, but it's a full moon, and it is a blood moon because it's a lunar eclipse. If I say solar, I mean lunar eclipse. And so, that's where it's basically, the earth and the sun, the earth is here, sun here, and the moon is here. So the earth is blocking the sun totally. So it is a lunar eclipse. It is a total lunar eclipse. It is a blood moon because the ionization or ions around it make it look red. It will be, I think it's 16 minutes after midnight Eastern Standard Time. Again, Taurus season, Scorpio. Our next full total lunar eclipse, though, will be November 11th, earlier in the morning. I'd say about 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning, and that will be in Scorpio season, but that will be a Taurus full moon, and it will be a blood moon. So there's something really very balanced there, because these are the opposites, and yet they're very balanced energies. Now, the thing that I think is really kind of interesting too, not quite sure where we're going with any of it, is that the lunar nodes, the north node is in Taurus right now, and it just went into this a couple of months back. It will be here for 18 months, and the southern node is in Scorpio. So we've got a lot. There's something here with this Taurus and Scorpio energy. I really think we need to pay attention to it. I do say, again, this is one of those times to really get out there. I'm never one to say I'm not a moon worshiper, but I do look at the moon as a creation of the divine. So I do, and I know that it does have strong effect on us down here. So this is really one of those times to release, relinquish, request. Release what what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. There's something going on. This is just too unusual that we would have these three events, the nodes, and then the two blood eclipse, moon eclipse. Anyway, so that's going to be, like I already said, 16 minutes or so after midnight Eastern Standard Time. So then we go into, let's see, May 18th, we will have Mars, which is in Pisces, 25 degrees Pisces, conjunct with Neptune, 25 degrees Pisces. So with Mars, Pisces, very dreamy, very hopeful, very wishing. Neptune, very deep, very dark, mysterious. Mars, though, just does push out. So these will be conjunct, which actually will be a good energy with this. It will actually make each of the energies that much stronger. Now, so there's something to go, something we need to, be with that. It might make us a little more aware. I think it might make us more aware. Anyway, the 19th, though, we have Taurus trine the Sun, 28 degrees, Taurus trining with Pluto, 28 degrees Capricorn. So Taurus is very grounded energy. It's very much getting to work energy. Pluto, remember, is that the planet of destruction and rebirth. Remember, there's always that rebirth. These are trining, so that in itself will not be a bad energy. It actually will be working together. And we will be coming to Gemini season around the 21st of May. Anyway, let's see. So that's kind of, what I wanted to talk about with that. But I just think it's odd. I think it's an odd thing. Now, I will be posting my memes. I will be, I search the internet. Whenever it's like things grab onto me and it's like, no, there's something going on here. So I usually do find things to maybe support my view. I don't know. But this one I thought was interesting, and hopefully I saved it. They were talking about, whatever this means, they were talking about that because of this blood moon going on now, that this was going to clear, it was going to complete and clear and to finish a lot of things, a lot of energies, a lot of stuff that started in 2004. And I'm like, well, okay, so that's about 18 years ago. So there is a completion cycle with this. I would say probably we're going to go and see this also in November. So between now to November, we might be wrapping up a lot of stuff that's been maybe positive, but I would say probably maybe negative energies. So let's see. Okay, one card falling out. Remember, if they fall out, they want to be seen. Court cards, again, have dual energies. So we'll talk about that if a court card comes up. Let's see what else we might have. Hold on a second. Numbers have meanings. This has if they're reversed, I say it has a little bit stronger energy. And of course, the pentacles, air, rods, wands, and cups all, do relate, astrologically also. So let's see what we've got. Let's go ahead. Higher power. What's going on in the universe? What do we need to know with the universe? What do you want with this? I'm getting kind of an unveiling energy. Things are kind of lifting. I should just try not to interpret too much, but I felt the word unveiling happening. So we could be, the veils are lifting. Let's see what we've got here. Anyway, first card here. Okay, now, interesting because we have rods and wands, rods and wands, rods or wands. This is fire energy. This is our Aries. Remember, Jupiter is in Aries right now. Really pushing forward, making dreams happen, going to work and doing what needs to be done. Okay, so it's Aries, it's Leo, and it's also Sagittarius. All of these are fire energies. There is, it's very consuming, it's very burning, it's very committed energy. So we have a seven of rods, 7 of wands. 7 to me, divine number, divine energy, divine umbrella. And when I say divine umbrella, it's no matter what does happen, we're covered. We're covered, and whatever the outcome will be, even if it's hard on us, it will actually be for the betterment of us. So this is a one that just basically says, it's kind of like the 9 of rods, but we haven't been beaten down like the 9. But this is, again, defending yourself. This is, again, standing firm, not giving up. And, I kind of think, it looks like person has a little bit of ground. Maybe it's elevated. These people are definitely on a lower level than him. And I really think that it's something, and he's also in a higher ground. And, whenever I'm reading cards, they all say something a little bit different. But it does feel like this person that's holding his ground, he's on a higher level. He's on a higher ground. And, it does feel like he's, like the people that are on the lower ground, the lower vibrations maybe, are trying to just keep after him. I do believe that people that watch, that we are star seeds, we are light workers, we are energy workers, so I'm kind of feeling like, even though the universe, higher power is saying, even if you feel that you are, these lower energies just keep pounding at you, stand firm. You're taking the higher ground. I've never really seen that with this card before, but stand firm. You're on the higher ground. you're doing what you need, what you're supposed to be doing. Now, we have this one reversed. We have a 4. Now, 4 is stability. 4 has leadership, organization, energy. So it's a very strong energy. Now, we also have, remember, I think the last time we had the Emperor energy, that's also a 4. So this does have a very strong, you stand your ground, you're taking the higher ground, or you've taken the higher ground. You are on higher ground. There is these people in the lower ground, the lower vibrations, but you are on the higher ground. You own the higher ground. You have the higher ground. You might have to defend it, but this is yours, okay? And there's a celebratory energy with the 4 of Wands, rods. It just basically is this is where you're supposed to be. This is what you're supposed to be doing. There's a marriage of some sort, or something that kind of appears like a marriage, of joining together, a celebration type. But it basically is, for the week, the energies are very struggle, but you've taken the higher ground. You own the higher ground. This is, again, celebration. This is, very positive. Be committed. Know that you're taking the higher ground. Okay, anyway, let's go on. And now we come to, and we are in Mercury retrograde. And if you've been following me, Mercury retrograde to me is a time when things are put to right, or the universal higher power energies are trying to put things to right. Part of why I say trying is because a lot of times we get in the way, okay? And higher power is a respecter of persons, and if we say no, we say no. So this is where events happen that are trying to be put right, okay? And this is the Empress. I talked about the Emperor 2 seconds ago. This is a 3. Now, 3's also extremely powerful. All the numbers have power to it. 3's are the power of 3, the power that we can do in 3. Say something, do something, be with 2 other people. It really makes it that much stronger. Now, it's also celebration energy. It's also very creative energy. Now, the Empress is just a lovely energy. And I always, when I see her in Mercury retrograde, I feel karma is trying to right itself. I look at her as the divine feminine energy of higher power. And, there's always a little bit, she's interesting because she's so creative that she does need a little bit of that organization. She does need a little bit, she doesn't really, but there's just so much that she brings, okay? And, she's pregnant, she is waiting, she is birthing, things are happening. And again, we've taken the higher ground, celebration, energy, wonderful energies with that. Okay, so that's going to be extremely, I want to see what this is all about. While I love these, this does have a little bit of a, this is one of those energies you don't want to back down from. It doesn't necessarily mean that, it doesn't mean that everything just goes right into it. In fact, I feel like many of the light workers are defending this next step, defending and making way so that the Empress can come and clear up some stuff. Anyway, let's see what we have here, what we've got going. And Mercury retrograde, I'm always telling you never to buy electronics, and it was very funny because card has fallen. I don't know. Okay. Oh, interesting with that one. Reversed. Okay, so, a lot of times it's basically never buy electronics, and Mercury goes retrograde on the 11th, so that would have been Wednesday. My phone just dies, can't charge, nothing. So yesterday I'm like, okay, I try to, I go in to get my service. They talked me into buying a phone. I'm like, it's Mercury retrograde. It's Mercury retrograde. We don't want a phone. We don't want a phone. But I had to get a phone, and then my phone charged. So just interesting stuff. I know. That's TMI. Anyway, so what we have here now, okay, so now what we have here is again reversed. This is the Page of Air. So like I said, court cards have dual energies. Like pages have, the underlying energy is earth. So that would be your Taurus, your Virgo, your Capricorn energy. So that's very work-oriented, home-oriented, tangible energy-oriented. It's doing what you need to do, make your money energy. Now, Knights underlying would be your fire energy that we've talked about. Queen's underlying energy would be your water energy, your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. And then King's underlying energy would be your air. And that would be your Aquarius, your Gemini, your Libra energy, your thought processes, a lot of your communications, also hearing news, okay? Making plans. Be, very strategic type of energy here too. So we have the page of air. So the page is, like I said, underlying has that earth energy. So it could have that Taurus type of energy, getting things done. The page is also very, very enthusiastic and wants to just jump right in. Now, the air energy, again, like I said, is that Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So we have Saturn in Aquarius, and remember, that one's going to be around for, what, another 10 months. 10 months, it's going to be a year. And so that is about illusions versus the truth. So that could be very interesting in itself. Gemini, we do have Mercury in Gemini, and it is retrograde, so it's still, so there's going to be some things going on with that, but we'll leave that alone for now. This is about, again, communication. Geminis love to talk. Geminis love to bring new information. Very smart. Geminis are extremely smart. And then we have our Libra. So the page of air is somebody that, kind of brings a little bit of difficulties, kind of says, maybe this could be in your work front, maybe this could be in your home life, but it's more in that tangible. So it just I kind of get this reconciling between what's going on, what you're seeing, what you're thinking with what you need to do. But remember, the page is enthusiastic. So the page says, whatever this is, we really will get through this. Now, when we say get through this, there's not going to be without some challenges. It's not necessarily challenge free, but it just persevere. Let's just move on. Let's just keep going. Okay. Enough is enough. Like I said, interesting times, Scorpio, Taurus. We will see what we will see. Anyway, I will start the, I will put the number in the description, but for the moment, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Geminis, and how are you? Well, let's see what higher power has to say. Okay, so higher power, what do we have to say from my Geminis? Let's see. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. I'm kind of questioning because you do have, well, you hold things in quite a bit. You do. I don't know, something. Have fun with it. Don't worry about it so much. Have fun with it. Have fun with. That's what I'm getting. Have fun with it. So let's see what we've got. What the cards have to say then for my Geminis. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All of a sudden I had to look up and see, am I recording? I am. Good. Okay. 3 cards are face down. All of them are reversed. Let's see what we have. First card, peace. Oh, somebody in the earth energies got this as the same as the first start too. So peace. We have a 13. 1, 3. 1, new beginnings. 10, transition. 3, very powerful number. Go back to the introduction on that. It added up 4 again to the intro. Archangel Azrael. This is the death card, and this is the angel of death. I believe, yeah, that's who Azrael is. And this is something finishes, something's done, something has to end. This is death, done, doorknob, out of here type of stuff. I think whatever this transition is, and whatever you are experiencing or whatever you are watching, again, you're supposed to have fun with it. You're supposed to kind of, because my Geminis, you are watching, you are taking notes, whether they be internal or not, kind of in your brain. But this is a time for you to just kind of sit back and watch as it happens, whatever this is that happens. But again, as this process is going through, not to necessarily stress as much as it is to know that higher power is transitioning this for you, okay? So release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Here we go. Next card reversed again. The Five of Ariel. Well, the Five of Ariel is always about worrying about money. Money here, money there. Where is the money coming from? Now, fives does have transitional energy. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Five is the number of change. Change, positive or a negative change. Could be either or. But an Ariel is our earth energy. It is our Capricorn, our Taurus. Lots of Taurus energy right now, of course. And it's our Virgo, money, job, career, making, sometimes with a home also. So there could be some changes in, I'm kind of feeling like there's some changes in home or changes in that job. It's a little bit of scary. It's a little scary. It's a little bit exciting. But I kind of feel there's some changes happening. The thing about the Five of Ariel, as opposed to the Five of Pentacles, is this is saying you are not alone in this change. You are not alone with what you're going through, okay? You do need to ask, and my Geminis, as an air sign, use your words. Your words are powerful, especially during this weird full moon lunar eclipse energy. So use your words, get it out there. Release, relinquish, request. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you think bad things are going to happen, bad things happen, or they may not necessarily happen as much as you see more bad things happening. How's that? But if you're putting out that positive energy, if you're saying good things are happening, and again, higher power, have some fun with this. Have some fun with this week. Have some fun with the changes that are happening. And know that they are happening for your betterment, for your good, okay? Next card is reversed again, the Nine of Gabriel. So the Nine, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. Gabriel is that fire energy. Again, it is Aries. Jupiter's in Aries. It's Leo, and it's Sagittarius. Passionate, burning, very determined energy. Nines, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. Don't stand down. Stay determined. Keep going forward. Again, have some fun with this. There is some change energy really strong right now for you, my Geminis, but it's changes that it's clearing away it's like changes that you've been waiting for, that you've been wanting, and it's like yes, you have to go through these too, but it's like other people's energies are changing around you too. Let me know what that is about. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Take a moment. Forgot to say this in the introduction. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. Guardian angels, there's some real big changes happening for my Geminis. And, again, there is a spiritual energy with that, this piece, of course, and the Five asking for help. And the Nine is basically stay determined, don't give up, keep moving forward. Can you pull it together for us? Guardian angels, guardian angel energy. For my Geminis. Again, we get the Five of Abundance. So there is something with this. This is some confirmation, some validation, same energies. But let's see what the message says. It is reversed. Here it is. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Interesting with that. This is confirmation with that. You're not doing this alone. You're not alone in this. Anyway, let's see, my Geminis. What crystal or energy, and we had one that flipped. We had a couple that flipped. Okay, here we go. And they are both reversed. Amber. Amber is about harmony, home protection, calm, attracts love. Malachite, pain relief, Transformation, that's also another name in some of the decks, is transformation for that one. Vision, powerful protection. You're not alone, my Geminis. Have some fun with this because, just, sometimes you're watching things happen around you and, be that watcher. Be that watcher. Okay? Watch as things happen. Watch as things roll out for you. Okay, my Geminis. Take a moment again to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Geminis, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.